I know. I wasn't gonna upload till I get back, but I was itching to make like 2 to 3 videos. I don't know when this one's gonna come out, and I don't know when the other one or the other ones are going to come out. But I am walking around outside, and I'm in the countryside, so you guys get to hear the animals and stuff. I don't think this one trusts me. She's like, look, I don't, here she's like looking at me right now, waiting for me to make my next move. I promise, okay. Okay. I have come to realize that my audience is scared. That people who watch my videos are too scared to consume content that they enjoy because of the creators getting into controversy. Not trying to dunk on anyone, and I'm also guilty of this, but it is okay to watch things, to listen to things, and to play games made by controversial people. I understand why people are afraid. There's always a loud minority standing on everyone's necks, telling them what they should be doing. Stop watching this. Stop listening to that. The creator's not a good person. So? People are also afraid that because the problematic creator made things that they'd resonate with, it would reflect back on them. No, that is not true, especially if the art does not pertain directly to the controversies themselves. It's kind of like a spectrum. Some controversies can be lukewarm, like, oh, they said bad word on bad platform, but it can also be just as bad as putting others at risk. Personally, I wouldn't want to listen to David, for an example, just because I never really knew him before the controversy. But if someone were to, I'm not going to get up in arms just because somebody had just... Personally, I wouldn't want to listen to David, for an example, just because I never really knew him before the controversy. But if someone were to, I'm not going to get all up in arms. I can't control what other people do because why would I want to? It's none of my business. Unless if you are consuming content where others are getting hurt or can have direct influence on others getting hurt, I do not care what you listen to, who you watch, or what games you play. What I find annoying is that this can apply to even the most mundane of controversies. If someone says a word that you do not like, that is not on the same level as someone being a predator. I don't know why we get these things conflated, but we do. You are allowed to listen to the problematic artist, dude. You are allowed to listen to subliminals from content creators who others would take a disliking to. You are allowed to listen to the subliminals from content creators who others would take a disliking to. And for the broad that wanted to say something on a community post that was completely irrelevant, retard is the new sexy, okay? Retard is in, and it is never moving out. People can listen to videos from people who say that word. You cannot stop them from doing that. They don't talk about ableist slurs, oh no, in their videos. They keep that side of themselves separate. If you don't like the person, just leave them alone. You don't have to force others to dislike whoever you dislike. This is the last time I'm going to address the retard thing. People know how I feel about that word as an autist, and I really do not care about other people saying it, right? You are allowed to like the art style of drawings made by bad people. You are allowed to watch videos from controversial people. Stop feeling guilty for watching these things. People are not going to like you anyway, so there's no point in trying to make yourself fit in. The usual formula is we see something we like, we enjoy the thing, creator gets into controversy, right? If you don't want anything to do with them anymore, cool, but stop forcing others to do the same. What I am noticing is that people can be very black and white when it comes to these things. They either, one, force others to dislike the art because of the artist, or two, defend everything that the artist does because they're that afraid of people perceiving them in the same way as the people perceive the artist. If you listen to Chris Brown, that is okay. If you defend everything Chris Brown does, on the other hand, that is an issue. No one is above criticism. If you hold people to these high standards and expect them to do nothing wrong, then you need to work on not being as emotionally dependent on people who would not give you the time of day. Being talented or disciplined does not make you a good person. If others were to commend your talent and your talent only, people should not feel apprehensive that their morality would be questioned. Whatever you guys do not install a VPN, and do not, and I repeat, do not use Y2Mate to download songs and videos. Do not. If you do not want to funnel their lifestyle, do not. Do not download their songs or videos. Do not archive them or try to preserve them at all. Okay? Moral of the story, stop caring. Moral of the story, stop caring. Every time I upload a video, I always try to challenge the part of me who does care about what others think. But I'm learning how to let that stuff go. If criticism comes my way, I always want to consider it. But if it's bad faith, I shouldn't let that get to me. And you guys shouldn't either. Do not let people gaslight you into thinking that you are a bad person for enjoying the things you enjoy. Okay? But that is all I have for today, and yeah. Bye-bye.